Hello, Internet. It is Sunday, June 23rd. My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking to you first just a little bit about myself in regard to what I'll end up talking more about later, which is definitions of adulthood, or being an adult, which I always have thought is a really, really strange thing, and no one really even seems to agree on what it is, so. I graduated from college exactly a month ago today. So that's a little weird to think about. And that exact same day, pretty much an hour after I graduated, I found out I had been offered a full-time job, which was 700 miles away from where I had planned on living originally. But I knew that it was the best thing for me to do, so I decided I was going to take it. And 2 weeks later, I move up to Boston, and here I am. I've had 2 weeks of work, and it's amazing and wonderful. And yeah. So I guess what my question here is, I've graduated from college, I'm living on my own, I have a full-time job. Am I an adult? Because sometimes I feel like it, and that's cool, but other times I'm just like, what am I doing? And to top this all off, I am actually only 19 years old still, so that really kind of confuses me even. Okay, so here's a few definitions of adulthood that I can think of right now. There's just the legal standard, hey, you've turned 18, we're gonna give you all these privileges just kind of arbitrarily. There are other people who would probably put it somewhere around graduating college, getting your first real job, or just being in that kind of age group. And then I have one friend who has decided that you're not an adult until you have a mortgage on a home or something, which seems a little extreme to me, and that would mean I have like 50-year-old relatives who still aren't adults, so I don't know. Up to you. I really do want to know what you guys think, though, so you should comment on this and tell me what you would define adult as, because I would really like to know. Another thing I've realized recently is that maybe there isn't some big moment where you just realize that you're an adult or you start feeling like it, and that is seeming more and more feasible to me as time goes on. And maybe adults never even really figure it out. We assume our parents or whoever has some idea of what they're doing with their lives, and they probably do to some extent, but we kind of just assume that they have everything figured out, they always know what's going on, and they're in control of what's happening to them, but they really aren't either. So, being here in this very confusing phase of life, I actually am enjoying it a lot, because I can do all these crazy things and make decisions, and move to Boston, and maybe I end up in this tiny apartment where my room is so small I don't even have room for a desk or a chair, so I'm kinda just sitting here on the floor recording this video. But I got to move to Boston, and that's amazing to me, and it makes me so happy, so I don't care. And then there's the smaller decisions, like I can go to the grocery store and buy all the cheese I want, and yeah. Don't get me wrong though, there are very scary parts to this, like the fact that earlier on this week at work I had to go to a lecture where they made us choose health insurance plans. And this is completely out of my understanding of how to do things. I am still terrified of needles, and you want me to choose health insurance plans? So I just looked back over all the stuff that I've said so far, and I've realized I'm not entirely sure what message I was trying to get across here. But in summary, you don't have to know if you're an adult. You can still act like one sometimes, and other times be completely confused, and that's really okay. And above all, the most important definition of adulthood is the one that you choose for yourself. Granted, I still want to know what you all think, so please do let me know, and thanks for watching!